Oh, what else could you oops, wrong lyric. Anyway, hello there. Welcome to another episode of Tasty Talk with Tasty Cake. I'm your host. You will never walk alone. You can always reach me. You will never ever walk. Anyway, so yesterday, so I'm Legend of the Trying Chartist, and I did the episode, and I decided, like I'm saying, I wanted people to get involved. They wanted to do an episode with me on Tasty Conversations about Ozzy because today was his funeral procession. Watching it, so there was someone posted this. Let me bring about. I posted it on the other banner. Did I? There it is. I got Ghost playing in the background. Why do we cry when someone we've never met dies? Because we did meet them in the most personal, emotional places of our lives. That song that you got through. That song that got you through heartbreak. The lyric that spoke up when the world felt too loud. That performance that made you laugh when you thought you forgot how. That concert that gave you chills even if you only saw it on a screen. These people, musicians, actors, creators, became a part of our lives in the moments that mattered. We played their songs at our weddings and at our funerals. We turned to their art in the silence and in celebration. They were the soundtrack to our growing up, our breaking down, and our building back up again. So when they're gone, it hurts because it feels like a piece of us is gone too. And now, yeah, I'm still sad. Ozzy wasn't just a legend, he was a feeling, a voice, a whole chapter of life. And some chapters you don't ever want to close. So, no, you're not weird for mourning someone you never met. You're human. And your heart remembers what they gave you. That's the easy way of doing it as an overlay because it cuts it when I try to put it on Instagram. It cut the top and bottom. I read that today. It's like that's the whole thing. When I did the video, when I thought I was going to do a video, I accidentally set destinations and clicked the button and said, "Okay, we're going live." So it was the first time, probably the last time, I ever do Tasty Conversations with Tasty Cake as a live show. Because my intentions were I was going to do a video, post it, and have it set for tomorrow in between, while I record something tomorrow with Eternity and Royalty, which we will 3 weeks later. But mainly because that was me. But came out live, and between 3 channels, I had over 100 views, which, something like that I would expected a hell of a lot more people, It was Aussie. And then someone came on and excuse me. As we invited him to the show. Of course, my co-host, sent emails like, I have a few other emails I was trying to set up not to have, but it was said before I could say anything. So nothing I could do about it. I'm trying to set up. Again, I have 3 emails for this account. And I'm trying to use some of the other ones, just to offset. Excuse me, I'm a bit verklempt. And ironically, because Tasty Conversations is, as I say, the original format of Spill the Geek Tea, so I have it on both channels, Taste Cake, Spill the Geek Tea. But I get more viewers on Spill the Geek. I have more subscribers on Spill the Geek Tea. I get more viewers for that show on Taste Cake. So it's weird. That's a weird kind of thing. But in total, it was over 100 people. So subscribers go up on Spill the Geek Tea, but nothing changes on this channel. And when I post shorts, I do it on both channels, right? So I compare that too. And it goes back and forth. Some shorts are seen more on this channel, some are on the other channel. I don't know how and that comes about, but that's good. I was just wanting a few more 100 more people to subscribe to this channel. So I say, yeah, I accomplished that. I made that next goal. And say, okay, let it stay at that level. Don't drop. But not like I'm getting any money off of this thing. Because I'm not at all. And I'm still trying to figure out something else. Excuse me. I was pondering, because I had part of that crowdfunding to get Masters of the Universe Eternia playset. It's just sitting in the box in Orlando in a spare room, because I have no way of bringing it up here. That thing is huge. I was thinking I was going to sell it at MegaCon. Perfect place to sell it. Anything, MegaCon, right? I was also loading it into the car. And if we're going to do carpool, because it costs too damn much for parking, it's like, so that's not going to be possible. That means I have to take my own car. And do I just leave it at MegaCon for the few days until it sells? I mean, someone have a deal, I'll sell it a little bit. I'll sell it to so much money. So there's no tax on it. There's no shipping on it. But it's the fact of bringing it through MegaCon. And if no one wants to buy, it's like taking it out of MegaCon. And people try to underbid me. Well, I'll give you this funny for it. I said, it's not even opened. I like to see you try to get this for anything less, because on eBay, it's selling for a hell of a lot more money. So, and the risk of doing Facebook Marketplace, trusting people there. But again, I won't. If I did something like that, it's like, okay, I'm not going to charge you shipping, because it'll be straight from Orlando. If I get, that's the length of the bed. That thing is the length of a bed, for God's sakes, a full size bed. Bed. They're trying to put that in a vehicle. If I brought it to a comic book store, I get half of it, but at least I would get rid of it that way, without trying to lug it around over there and people trying, okay, just much money. If I wanted that much, I'd sell it to a comic book store. I'll go out and say that. I'm giving, a deal of a lifetime to get this thing. But the complications of trying to get it there, that's the problem. And if someone doesn't get it, bringing it back. And then, so again, that would cost me $40 just for parking. And if it doesn't sell, like, how am I going to get it back? I can't put it in someone's back seat because it's so small. Hello there. So, best laid plans of mice and men. For my own sake, I would be just, bring it to the comic book store and lose half of what it's worth just to get rid of it. No, I changed it. Someone on YouTube said, do not put the main email attached to your YouTube page because someone could hack your account. So I've been using one of my other email addresses. Because if I use the other email address, a Yahoo address, it's done. It is what it is. It's all done. He said never put your connecting email address to your account because someone hacks your YouTube. That's it. And I thought, that means I'd start all over again. And I don't know if I would. If this account was hacked, I don't know if I would start all over again because it's going on a year now. All this stuff has been in here. I went back when I was in the other studio, the other account for Legend of the Dragon TARDIS. I looked on Spill the Geek Tea because I wanted to make a short, because when Dave took over and he was talking to some people and Mark said, what kind of board games you play? And I said, well, Monopoly, Othello, Ouija board. I thought it was the funniest thing, and I just didn't take the time. I procrastinated, and I was going to go in yesterday. I'm not going to studio. It's been deleted to save space. So without my permission, but the fact that it was Dave's show in my old studio, and it was deleted. So I procrastinated. I waited too long. It's just been a funny short to have. Post out there. What board games you play? Ouija board. So I just know that if I had to do anything, I had to do it right. Do it proper. Not procrastinate. If I do sell that thing, and I would just have to say Facebook Marketplace, or actually, I'm going to trusting my friends, like ask Kenny, ask Mikey, say that ask them first. Say, I'm selling the Eternia playset. Its cost is over $600. I want to sell for $7. Yes, I finally made it. One move to go. Easier to speak to tell that to them than they had people see interested, and I said, well, compared to eBay, which you had to pay tax on top of the shipping, we had to pay tax on top of shipping and tax period. I will not charge tax. I would just this is what I have it for. I'll say it's this much money, and that would include shipping. So I'm going to bump up the price to do the shipping, send a UPS or postal service, and say, you got it. So I'm not going to bidding wars. Say, that'd probably be the best thing. Say, talk amongst your friends there. Say, I have no need for Eternia. I was just trying to do the crowdfunding like everyone else. Thought we were going to get that extra figure, which didn't happen. And I just no room for it. I want my money back, put it in a bank, pay for my trip, and I'm done. So that's one major thing done. Then the rest is all these other things. Looking at Castle Grayskull has been re-released, and it's through Amazon. I was watching Toy Habits with Mega J Retro on, and talking about it was on Amazon. So I looked at Amazon. It's already been marked down to $107. Like, that's still too much because I only paid $35 for the last one. And I told Kenny, well, all I do is spray paint the outside and turn it to gray, add a little green to the moss and such here and there, artistic licensing, and make it cool. Make it the way I like it. Because I looked at a Castle Grayskull at the antique mall, and it was broken. I have no idea what the guy wanted for it because he has the lock in it. It's like, probably missing pieces too. It's like, no. Since I got the Castle Grayskull for $35 in the box in Orlando. Just paint it, make it unique, and that's what I would bring back once I start cleaning. But again, procrastination. Too many things going on. But I'm working, at least I worked on some bits. I fixed it for when Mikey and I go recording tomorrow. It's technically titled 3 weeks later, but that's in the backdrop. Because it was 2 weeks ago, but I just had wasn't feeling it. So I have the banner saying 3 weeks later. And he'll talk about his reviews on Superman, what he did at San Diego Comic-Con, which everyone has seen over the weekend, which I did. Excuse me, over a couple pictures here and there. People he's been in contact with. I don't have all those pictures, but it's only an hour show. So at least we go into that. And then next time we'll go into, okay, let's talk about your collection of Masters of the Universe. And all these other things. So at least that way I'll continue. I'm still having contacted those I asked about being on the show previously. So I just do it what I can. I'm in no particular rush anymore. So many things going on. I just at least Thursday I'll record a show. Be set for next Monday. We'll be live on Sunday. We're going to start on time with the guest coming in half hour later. So we may hold out as best we can because there's plenty of things we can talk about beforehand. And if the Candyman has to go because it's Sunday night, then it's all right. But no previous co-hosts are appearing because they haven't replied. They have the links. They want to, they will. But I have no plans for anything after Sunday show. Because let's see, after Sunday's show, it's going to be the third. One more show until two more shows. It's the 10th and 17th. And on the 24th, I'll be in Orlando. So I'll be on my laptop. I still have to check the other email, which I gave to someone else. Other email, which I gave to Dave to give someone else. See about if they would like to come along. But it is listed in the details of What's the email? The email is the same for both channels. And I check it periodically. Like yesterday, and no replies. So even though it's 80 views on this channel for last night's episode, 80 views last night's episode. Let's see here, double check. Mm, 88. Wow. 92. Wow. I in an hour and a half, it jumped to 92 views. Wow. And let me see here. Switch to Spill the Geek Tea. Wow. That's awesome. Almost 100 views on this channel alone. But then again, let's see. Sharing 35 views. 35 views on Spill the Geek Tea. Anything through Tasty Conversations. Wow. 17 views for the first episode. 5 views for the second episode. 35 views for this episode. But they're all over the other channel. Keeping in mind 423 views for Sharing Stories, remembering Ozzy on Spill the Geek Tea. 36 views. 36 views on the timescales. So I made over 100 views. 150 views. I'm very happy with that. Let's see, those timescales. Spill the Geek Tea, back to Tasty Cake. Tasty Cake had 92 views right now. Wow. It says 88, but it was 92. And I had 240 views for the same short. 240 views, 20 views on here. 240, 20, 240, 20. 240, 20. 423, 1. That's wild. 20 views on this channel, 1 view on the other channel. 423 views on the other channel and 320 on the other channel. So it's, let's see, 1.1 views, 1.1 on that, 1.1 on that. And is that the same one? I gotta check this here. Okay, I forgot to look at the title. The title of the short is "Experience the Thrill of Tank Simulators." Experience the thrill of tank simulators. 872. The numbers vary. That's why I put the shorts on both channels. 872 on this channel, 1.1 thousand on the other channel. I don't understand it. I'm just curious to see that. I'm not looking at any of the earnings. Let me check earnings just to be curious. I have 1,046 valid public watch hours out of 3,000. 23,000 out of 3 million. So I'm nowhere near anything. I'm not even bother looking at the other one. I was not going to set this up for money anyway. I just wanted people to watch. Say, hey, look what I can do. But we move on. Alone thinking about all these things happening. We had the tsunami and near around California and Hawaii. We have the funeral procession for Ozzy. See, there's Sharon just breaking down, but everyone gathering around so happy because they got to see Ozzy. So everything just seems redundant. But people, Ozzy's part of my history, so I can't let that go. But memories do fade. So I haven't a lot of his songs, the newer songs I never haven't listened to because life continues on. I just constantly play meditation music when I go to sleep. I play whatever YouTube has mixed for me. Right now, it's I'm not even on there. I went back to check the channels. Okay, don't bother. I just go home. Go to checking. Yeah, here sharing stories, remembering Ozzy's legacy together. Only 240 views on this channel. At 240 views for shorts, but no one's coming in to watch the video. Okay, this whole this whole thing is the shorts are nice, but then it was talked about what's taking more over is like you go and you start a channel, you want people to watch the videos, you make make the shorts to bring people in. It's like all these people that have watched the 240 people to watch the short, they couldn't come in and watch the video. That's the I'm getting caught in with the Transformers: The Basics of Generation 2. I guess I liked it. I'll save it for later. It's like, okay, I'm just curious about that Generation 2. So I got distracted there. But I'm clicking on it. It's like, okay, here's the short. They can just click on the name and say, oh, he's talking about that. Let's go home and say, oh, right there. Good night, Ozzy. Is it their attention span is that short that they can't even bother watching a video? But maybe it brought people in, but didn't. I have no new subscribers. So this is all just for fun anymore. It's not for any profits whatsoever. Okay, just look at my numbers. How did I get 900? How did I get? Well, let's see here. I did get over 666 views on one episode, but this is episode 32. I had to do some diagnostics here. Let me get okay. I'm curious now. I had 932 views on an episode, which I just go under managed videos and analysis. And then it goes, okay, episode 41, Alex Store. Average view duration, 18 seconds. but it was 3,439 views after everything. Then all these others, the shorts, 1,800, 1,200, 1,000, 99, 1,042, short. Everything's a short. And that's just based on top content of this period. But if I want to know the 2408, so that's my new numbers. It dropped. If I want to see, that just covers the top videos in the last 48 hours. Okay. So if I went to content and I have only a few videos, the rest are just lives. The Rapture Gaming Festival actually jumped from 666 to 798. So, wow. Sunday's episode jumped up, especially after I added this weekend! Exclamation points. So that's pretty cool. Says Alex was 3,440. Episode 38, The Works and Politics of Malcolm Hulk, 33,490. The return of Nick Smith went up a bit. It went to 1,095, while episode 35, part 1, was 4,984. That is the highest number. Almost 5,000 people have watched Nick Smith's first interview with us. Let's see. Episode 33, the Star Wars collections. Oh, first time we bring in Blake, 2,149. The second one, 1,042. The third one, 497. It's like, okay, it's a bit got a bit drawn down by, okay, more Star Wars stuff. And the earliest episode was episode 20, It's Pizza Time, slice number 1, 2,294. And that's why I still keep that episode in the library, because it had Katie Haynes on there, which, again, may or may not return. Eliza may or may not return, since he hasn't talked to me. And I saved the bears. I saved all the bears. She hasn't talked to me in a month. So it's just kind of interesting how these numbers are. Excuse me. So like a test was only 3 views. Me doing little things, a couple of bits here and there, but episode 8, the full-length episode, only had 9 views. Because I think people watched episode 8, part 1 and part 2 separately. Yes, when I had to break it in half, 46 people watched part 1, and 48 people watched part 2, which is weird. But people did watch it. So I can't count that, they're going to watch the whole thing. So only 9 people watched the whole thing. People already watched it. I swear that number just changed. But in 21, 22, 20, wow. Episode 11 only had 20 people. Wow, episode 17, the Lunar New Year, Year of the Snake, only had 11 people watching that episode. So I have my low numbers. 11 was the lowest one. Because no, the lowest one was episode 15, LA fires and other natural disasters. That was only 10 people. I mean, it's a poignant episode. And so not counting episode 8, which was just brought back as a full episode, I have the lowest of 10 views on an episode. I mean, even had 19 for the first episode. I posted it late. Now I'll go back up. There we go. I'm wrong. The lowest episode was episode 42. It only had 9 views. So I said it was 10? Nope. 9. The rathole.ca takes over Spill the Geek Tea. Had only 9 views. But then if I go into Tasty Cake, I can look and see how to do that again. Content. Yeah. I can see what it was shown because it was also shown here. So I had 13 views. 13 views for a Dave show. I'm not curious to know what to go on his channel. Look. So $13 views for rathole.ca takes over. And okay, that beat the other one. I had 14 views of an episode, Hump Day episode of just me. I even have episodes that go into 200s. Saturday night, I had 268 views at one time. Like, wow. 16 is the lowest. 8. Oh my word. So I had a 4-minute stream and only 8 people watched it. Okay, so no, that was actually just and that wasn't even a stream. It was 4 minutes. So 8 people watched 4 minutes. Interesting. So I'm not counting that. 17, 10. That was only 4 minutes. Live on Christmas Day. That was I did a live show for 29 minutes and 29 seconds. I had 10 people. So that's trial and error. That was just me just fiddling something. So I only had 6. So it doesn't count. It's just 3 minutes. I'm not counting that. I did have one. I did a 15-minute video, live video, called WTF Internet, 15 minutes, and only had 5 views. So I can say the lowest amount of views I've had on a video, on a live stream video, was 5 people. I did a live test. I had 3 people watch. That was 5 minutes. One for 2 minutes, 5 people watched. So I'm going to go live. I did a quick live video. 4. So wow, I had 3. I actually had a video September of 2022. As I was going live, just a quick one for 16 minutes. 3 people. So I could say the lowest number of people I've had is 3. When I had videos that were low, I deleted them. The live streams I kept. I got a like. Kind of depressing. Say don't delete it. Well, I'm going to delete it. I just don't like the idea that I have a video that I did a 16-minute live stream. I only have 3 people. That's not. That's like the lowest I've had. So I don't feel like keeping it. I may actually delete some of these low ones too, like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 5 views, 3 views, 7 views. If it's under 10 views, I'm just going to delete them because I just don't need to have them as 8 views. But I'm not making any money, so that's delete. Yeah, I deleted the videos that when I had connected to Spill the Geek Tea on here. So just want to keep Spill the Geek Tea separate. Now, Tasty Conversations, yes, it crosses over both. But I don't want to have videos look back and go, oh, look at that. I had 3 people watching a 60-minute live show. Like, no, I don't. Just delete them. Sight beyond sight. I just deleted 7 videos. I'm still waiting for the other 4 to delete. Thank you for being on. My kneecap is a little. It was like it went from like a huge knot in my knee to like a 50-cent piece, and it just hurt. Now it's about a quarter. Once it goes to a nickel, I'll feel better. So I'm just trying everything I can. I'm using grounding mats. I'm using the Miracle Bomb. So using all these things just to put together. I was so content with finally, after a week, making my tribute to Ozzy show last night. I accidentally put it live. So as Greg and I were going live and just talking about, what do we know, how Ozzy affected us. Someone came in the chat. He said it was an Ozzy historian. I was like, yeah, go ahead. Contact us. Love to have you on the show. Doesn't have a YouTube channel, just as a YouTube YouTube watcher. So it's pretty cool. If Lasher can come on, that's cool. Yeah, I lost the views. It is. So it is. I lost the minuscule number of views that were. I've done it before. I just don't like the idea of seeing anything under 10. I deleted 35 episodes of Spill the Geek Tea on this channel because I worry about showing it too many places. Yeah. The more people come in, it's kind of sad that my co-host Dave, who hosts on the Legend of Driving TARDIS, has his own channel, therathole.ca, and his co-host on Spill the Geek Tea had such low numbers. Because someone, when he was doing it, he was at a convention in Canada and role play convention. And I thought, okay, that'd be cool. But the numbers were yikes. Because seeing my numbers now, such higher numbers, is like, well, I'm very, very happy. But anything that's above 10, I'm keeping. Anything that's below, I've already deleted 10 videos. Okay, that one I'm deleting as 9. And that's 5. Because we forget things. I forget to find a box and send out another King Hiss. I forget to look for the 15th Doctor and the Fugitive Doctor to send out to Ramona. I forget to clean up my mess over here. I spent 2 weeks trying to gather people. Like, people mourning Ozzy. Is like, okay, and to constantly beg someone to be on the show, and I just. And when one former co-host said, "Sure, Sunday," I was like, "Oh, we're going to do gaming this Sunday. We're going to do another pizza episode." That she actually left because she had obligations. She had to leave. It's understandable. But that was the highest one I had forever. It was like over 2,000 people watched that video. But it wasn't just because of her. I thought, well, maybe because the other co-host, who never returned. I don't know. This is just that's a 10. So that's a 10. So I'm keeping those at 10. Anything under 10, say trial and error, I'm going to delete that one too. It's like I could just forget about these, but no. If I go back and look one day and say, "Oh, look, I have 10 videos," like nothing under 10 because I won't remember. And it's good for myself. As long as I don't play any music in the background, which I should have muted it. So now I got a copyright warning or copyright claim. I got lost in a moment. Like, I should have known better. But this is all just for fun anyway. It's not money making anyway. It does get a bit, tiresome when I see the other show I'm on have over 70,000 subscribers. Last I looked, it was 70,007. And that happened in 1 minute's time. Within a minute, it was 69,999. Then all of a sudden, 70,007. 8 people joined in. And it's specifically Doctor Who. I made this to say we could talk about anything. We could talk about everything. We're not just enclosed into one thing. Oh, that's I did Ides of March. I only had 8 views. That's gone. Because when Dave has his show on rathole.ca, he'll bring in his games with the dice and the card games, and then tell people, come on over to the other channel. And it's like, wow, no one's going over to his other channel. For the longest time, my hosting a watch party had 1.6 thousand views. And the one that I haven't watched it, I just look at the numbers and go, okay, that one beat me. That has 1.7 thousand views. So I'm thinking that's the one that Candyman hosted. That's good because I let him host. I let him take the lead on this show. And when I created, for Spill the Geek Tea, when I created Spill the Geek Tea, I wanted him, he and I were the main two people, period. I wanted him to come in with that British flair while I would just sit back and, watch. Because if anything, I have my videos, I rave, rant, and review. And a strange thing, when I did a rant, I forgot to change the sign. It was telling True Moo that Walmart sucks because they were selling expired milk. I don't need that Old Testament studio. I delete that one too. 17, 44, 26, 29, 17, 19, 14. I had 14 views on the episode. Wow. It's like, it was me just telling True Moo, you shouldn't trust Walmart because when I bought the milk, I bought the milk 3 weeks earlier and it still sat there in the cooler. And so I'm hoping that they're going to take this receipt because I got it from work. It does say True Moo limited, but it says 1% chocolate, and True Moo doesn't make chocolate. So it's a we'll see situation because I have 2 more tumblers to get. Friday is when I submit the receipt, and hopefully they'll tell me Friday or Saturday that say, yes, success. We're going to send you your tumbler in 6 to 8 weeks. Say, yes. And then I'll be just one away. So they tell me Saturday, then I can just get another one from work for Sunday. I'll be good. I'll have all my True Moo fantastic raspberry milk. Raspberry? I don't feel like getting it. My True Moo blue milk. So I've deleted over a dozen videos. I'm fine with it. It was everything that was under 10 views. I still have, so what's the point of having the views? It's the analysis saying, okay, I can't tell what that is. Oh, so 9.7 thousand views. So I took some down. So I'll reach the 10,000 views by just making more videos. So by deleting what's everything that was under 10, so I deleted 100 and I deleted over 100 views. Oh well. They say, oh, here's your little award. It's saying you got this man. I didn't think about it. It's like, well, I can't frame it. I could. I guess. Could I? I don't know. I'll build them up again. Hopefully. I mean, eventually I'll have an award made. I'll have 2 awards made eventually. And I'm thinking just moving the pirate because it'll be in the background. It's like I lost 1 viewer. I looked up, I had 4. I point up to there and down to 3. So it is what it is. One thing's done, you got to do it yourself. I don't know. I'm happy that Sight Beyond Sight stopped in. You're still in here. Thank you. So many things going on. Just thinking about tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow's Monday for me, so I got to go back to work. And let's see, so we should also have a new True Moo milk, which I still like the milk, you know. I will still get one anyway. But I want to make sure, again, this receipt was from the 24th. And even though the miswording on it, which I can have them change, say it's not 1% chocolate, but it's spelled out True Moo. True Moo Limited. But for some reason, she put 1% chocolate. And it's not 1% chocolate. It's just say, you know, no. I believe they'll accept it. Because those are nice tumblers from Fantastic Four. And I have my figures up there, the uniqueness of the figures, which I may actually use the phone and do some shorts for this channel. I still get some of his stuff here. I have Optimus Prime, which I don't know where the box is. Once I find a box, I'll put him back in a box. When it came in, the little tab broke on his helmet. I tried to glue it, and it came off, so no big deal. It's not to be used as a popcorn bucket, it's used for display. The mustache came from a pizza. It was a calzone, so I thought it was funny. I have Optimus. Besides Optimus, I have Darth Vader, so I can put the mustache on Darth Vader. He's a little bit smaller. Tommy, the White Ranger, different design. Didn't get him before, so put him up there. The custom figure had a me with the glasses from another figure on another Doctor Who body. So it works because I have the outfit. Two little cats, which I honestly don't remember where I got them from. Ceramic cats. But Phantom Ranger, if you know, you know. I have Kermit the Frog because I did the voice of Kermit the Frog. I have Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet. The statue, which I got from Kenzo's Creations. Streaky and Power Girl. Power Girls. Mm-hmm. The custom pieces I took a He-Man, the Battle Armor He-Man, which I didn't like because Mattel just screwed up. So I stuck the pieces I got from Mega Customs that he made. I put them on there, so it's a wrestler. So it could be me under that. You never know. The Max Fleischer's Superman, because that's remember the cartoon, the original cartoon, with the black shield and the red S and yellow. Obi-Wan Kenobi, hello there. Secret Squirrel, because I did the voice. And Phantom X, because I got him and I think it was Psylocke. And then in a combo pack. So what am I going to do with him? So I have him sitting in the back like Phantom X, Phantom X. Could be me. And the pirate thing. So I'm going to make adjustments. I want to make movements. I can't put that far up because you can't see. The Cat's Grayskull cookie jar, which I'm willing to sell that as well. But because I got it for dirt cheap on Big Buy Toy Stores, like, oh my God. Then I was like, oh my God. And things are just boxes. Some are empty boxes. I get VHS tapes, which I should try to see if those VHS tapes work on the VCR. Thinking I had the tape I had there went bad and not the VCR. I don't even watch much TV. TV works, but I just have stuff piling and piling. Stuff I wanted to show today, and I'm like, oh, I'm not even sure if I want to. It's kind of I think I will. Happy Meal toys are still gone too. So from Fanboy Collectibles and Comics from the Antique Mall. I should go with their store. I kind of remember where it is. I can look it up easily. See what else they got. It's like, oh yeah, this. Okay. I was surprised that they had G.I. Joe figures. Oh, I lost the person. Yeah. Thank you. They had some G.I. Joe action figures. The new ones. The newer versions. And they were like $20 a piece. Like, what the hell? I got the Yoda. Right? Ooh. Oh, there it is. Ooh. 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 It's a kind of magic for $3. Like, I thought that's hilarious. I got this one for $5. Oh yeah, 25% off too. So I was happy with that. I looked at other things like the not Lego pieces for Masters Universe. And it's like I grabbed the one with Talonflame Point Dread. So I originally grabbed the one with Skeletor and Panther, and someone used the helmet that came with that Panther for Shirella. It doesn't look right, but she can at least hold it. So okay, because her battle helmet was just a blue-greenish looking battle cat helmet, which was weird. So put on her head, yeah, it looks weird, but have her hold it, no big deal. I was going to look up because I only paid $5 for this figure. It was from the I don't know how to. I'm not even sure the pieces are upside down or anything else. How to attach the gun. Yep, I got him. Guy with I put his helmet on with the baggies on. This dude. From Bad Batch. It's like I'm loose. It's like, okay. Look pretty cool. I just didn't bother looking up his name yet. Say, which one is it? Is that the one that's worth a lot of money because no one could find it? And someone bought it and then didn't want it anymore. So I got it for $5 or 25% off. I don't know. And I'm not sure what's accessories he's missing. It looks like he's missing a gun too. But for $5, it's like, okay. I can't even put the gun on his hand. I'll look later. I got it for $5, so with one gun, not two guns. I got this Ross. It's $10. Beast Wars. K9. My mom always wanted to have a German Shepherd. Well, I got a German Shepherd. And he transforms. The dude's called K9. And Doctor Who magazine, which came out like a couple months ago in England. Finally came out. So finally I got the book I wanted. Give me a moment, please. So I don't know. But the uniqueness of that, Oh, now I lost someone. Thank you. Thank you for leaving. Yonk. 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 I don't want to keep it up there that long, but like pretty much like. Ooh. It's like a background piece. I also got from Books Million yesterday the Superman diecast metal Phantom Zone projector. Like, and I got a $5 gift card because I kept it under my friend's name because he doesn't have a Books a Million where he is. There's still the Barnes & Noble. For me, it's a distance away. For me, going there is it's pointless. But Books a Million is very much closer. We only have the one Books a Million, one Barnes & Noble. For him, he has the one Barnes & Noble. The other Books a Million moved, then went away. The other one shut down. And then he said he doesn't know where there's another Books a Million. Like, wow. It shows how unintelligent people are anywhere, even in Central Florida. No bookstores besides one. And that Barnes & Noble is a big one. It has it's 2 stories. So, well, at least I'll go in that one and look around. Easy to get to. And I'm happy that my numbers on my Ozzy episode went up. And that I made a mistake of actually doing it live. So I had the chat going on. So impromptu video going live. Adding notifications, like those that subscribed, those like, oh, live video's up. What? They're watching me. So that's pretty awesome. The fact that, I know these people that comment, say, hey, this and Miss Ozzy, but like, come on the show, share your memories. But for an hour and a half, it was 2 of us, and some people in the chat, which was awesome. I just expected more, I expect more to be part of it. I mean, I create these channels just to share the experience of it all. Because otherwise, the timing for me was a bit late. I was trying to color my hair and it didn't work because it's probably been sitting out for 2 weeks and, just washed out. I let it sit for 20 minutes. Didn't work. To come back and see, wow. I had, 22 views last night on an impromptu video, which only subscribers saw it, or if YouTube pops up and says, good night, Ozzy, it's okay. That's pretty cool. I mean, I would have loved to have 100 people in the chat alone. Like, well, share your memories of the Prince of Darkness. But for me, expect that. Mm-hmm. So I would love to have the 92 views live, so I can say, look what I can do. Because the other show had 92 views. It's like, and it was reviewing an old episode, like no new content whatsoever, and they got 92 views. They got 70,000 subscribers. Like, I say it doesn't matter, but it does hurt when things happen that way. But then again, I can't really say that because I have friends that are still low numbers. They do their best trying to get those up there, and they want to get the money involved. It's like, I don't want the money involved. I just want people to hear me. So I have far succeeded quite a few of them. And it's like, well, it's like, again, it seems that my 15 minutes are up sometimes. But, Spill the Geek Tea is a group thing. I just want everyone to be involved. Everyone to have fun, enjoy, enjoy the moment, share with others, let people see that what we're doing is pretty wild. We're not specifically connecting to one thing. We did an episode, had no idea what we're talking about. Then someone said something that became the topic automatically. Boom. That was it's like, thank you for bringing that up. Now we have something to talk about besides just, well, what about this? How was your day? It's kind of raining over here. Was it raining over there? Type thing. So the viewer interaction is important. For here, I just kind of get lost. This is just me talking, lost in the moments. Oh, don't use the hammer? I'm using a hammer. No. I'm using the gumball to smash that one piece because I don't want to be playing this game again. I found all the bears. Boop, boop. But sometimes I just wonder. We all do, right? But when I look back at the poster and I see like, well, I talk about it all the time. It's like, who's not coming back? One by choice, one by it's a few by choice. One is like it's like come on into the conversations. We'll just have a little chocolate. They're too busy. Like wow. Another just hadn't said a thing, and I haven't bothered them about my custom figures either. My brother in the UK, he sent something to me, and it's been a month now. It's lost, and still has his phone number, his address. Where is it? You stupid, rotten United States Postal Service. You created that garbage distribution center south of Atlanta. They don't know their a-hole from a hole in the ground. You let them continue. And now it's been a month. Where's my package? I mean, when the Candyman stage of kick, so I gotta look at, even if it's expired, take a bite out of it. 2 weeks. This has now been these a-holes doing my stuff. That's not the first time about the post. I think the guy wanted a physical address, so I use a UPS physical address. They were closed, so the idiot that was taking his place left my package somewhere, and they don't know where it left it. They didn't say anything, and the person that received it didn't say anything. It was Target. Target found it because they were remodeling. So that shows my faith in humanity. And how people can still do such stupid things and believe in such ignorance. Because every time I look at the news, I go, wow. Ah. I was thinking, like, when you sent me the package for the Kit Kat bars eventually got to me, but the package, stuff that he sent to me numerous times, eventually got to me, except when they created this lousy distribution center in Georgia. So I said, buy the stuff that he has there, send it to Orlando, because it won't go to Atlanta. Hopefully, it won't make it to Atlanta. It'll somehow go straight to go to a distribution center in Florida. That's all I can hope for. Because this is just the ignorance of. And he said he was going to buy. It was that 14th Doctor with Donna, that set, which was a much more detailed version of David Tennant and of Donna. He said he'd buy me another one, so I'm not even worried about it anymore. It's like, and that's what he got upset because he said they can just contact him. But no, I wouldn't say it was stolen because FedEx knew that. A big giant box of toys, that's and they said that I received it. It's like, I don't work at the post office. I could not receive my own package. Then I had to get a police report. And then Big Bad Toy Store said, "Oh, you did go for it after being. They never needed the copy, but it was still in the draft. They just gave me the credit. But the fact that I did go to the police to find out, and FedEx didn't do anything about it. FedEx said, well, we can't find the package. Well, your driver, it's all noted. Fire that. So points like that is like, just, if it can't be bought in store, is it even worth it anymore? But that was the only time I had issues with Big Bad Toy Store. Not even with them. It's with FedEx. So I just have everything sent to Orlando, sent to my friend's house. But now that he is getting weaker, there goes my mailing address. And times of, well, I can't be buying all this stuff anyway. I got through Entertainment Earth this time because because the Fantastic Four figures just came out. I got the email from Entertainment Earth saying, oh, we got this. So I went to Big Bad Toy Store. Oh, they sold out. I wasn't going to get the Fantastic Four. I just went Sue Storm because she's a pretty lady. And Silver Surfer, she's they went with a female. So okay. Pretty nice there too. They sold out of Silver Surfer. I went on Entertainment Earth. They say you must spend so much money, or else you pay $20 shipping. I grabbed female Silver Surfer, Sue Storm, Silver Surfer, Sue Storm, Fantastic Four figures. I canceled one figure I had from Big Bad Toy Store. I put it on Entertainment Earth. I said, "What? I'm like 3 cents short of getting free shipping. Fine, I'll get another figure that I'm contemplating. Got that. I'd rather pay for the figure than pay for shipping. So I did. I got 4 female figures: Sue Storm, Silver Surfer, She-Hulk, all Fantastic Four, and Emma Frost of X-Men 9, because she has like the hair like such a naughty girl. So I did that. I'm happy with that. And then again, yesterday, that tsunami, which hit California and Hawaii. Like, some people had to go inland, but they were safe. So I was like, okay, I'll take the heat wave here, which, rainy days ahead. How nice. It's, what? Expect 5 rainy days in a row starting Friday. Wow. 5. It's too hot. I mean, the high today is 94 degrees, probably a heat index of 107. The heat index of Orlando a couple days ago was 126, and it was 101 degrees. So that humidity. So we're at 89 degrees. We're in the middle. High 94, low 74 with 89. Same tomorrow. Friday, it's the same, but it's going to start to rain. Saturday, it drops down 10 degrees. It rained last night and dropped down 10 degrees. So it dropped down 10 degrees to lead into Saturday. Sunday, it's still the high, but the lowest is 10 degrees cooler. No, I want daily. Oh, you're not going to show me daily. So fine. Full forecast. You turn. Today, Thursday, Friday. It's going to rain when I'm still at work. Saturday, it's going to rain while I'm still at work. Sunday, it's going to rain while I'm still at work. Sunday, it's going to rain while we're doing the show. That's going to be, hopefully it'll be done by then. Where they get these pretty girls, these ads. Monday, not going anywhere, but it's going to be nighttime. And Monday, Thursday, I get home. Eternity Royalty and I will be recording a video. I have the background as 3 weeks later, because if we recorded it 3 weeks ago, if I didn't have a situation, we would have automatically just talked about Superman. But now we're going to talk about Superman. San Diego Comic-Con, which he got in. Mikey talked about stuff on his Instagram and on his YouTube page. So that's good. Saw people that we knew by association. So he had a great time. I will probably do share screen saying, okay, what about this? Like, I didn't save any pictures. I didn't put any pictures on here because, if we just share screen, we can shift over to the one side, the left side of the screen, and show the picture. So I want to talk about some of that stuff. Mainly his adventures, how he likes Superman. So how he felt about the whole thing, how his journey San Diego Comic-Con was. Then we mentioned the figures and okay, do I want to add MSN weather to my device? Maybe later. So we can do the show, record the show Thursday, and it will be shown Monday night, 5 p.m. It's not going to rain until 6. So only thing I'm worried about is Sunday show, because we will start it at 5 p.m. Eastern time, but it'll be around 5:30-ish when our guest appears. Holy crap. Tuesday. It's not 5 days in a row. It's more than 5 days in a row. It's supposed to rain now. That's yesterday. It rained yesterday. That's what happened. It was during Legend Trying Artists. Okay, never mind. It's supposed to rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's supposed to rain Tuesday for hours. 12. It's supposed to rain Tuesday from 4 a.m. Tuesday rains from 3 a.m. till 11 o'clock. Yeah. And then Wednesday rains from Wednesday afternoon. How do I scooch? I can't scooch. 10. It goes from 10 p.m. to midnight. Oh. So Wednesday it rains for about 12 hours. Thursday it rains at 6 p.m. only. Friday it rains at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. So it's going to rain for a week. Not 5 days. It's going to rain for over a week. That's predicted. We didn't have any tsunamis. Ramona. It's absolutely nuts. But it just shows that people are screwing up the planet. So last night's show, I went up to 35 views on Spill the Geek Tea. The number for Sunday's show went up. Last I looked, it was like 666. Now it's 794. So all because I put this weekend, exclamation point. You had to put punctuation in the title. Question marks, exclamation point. Because episode 43 is like, why are the numbers so low? They're like bumped up. But with last night's impromptu show, 35 views on Spill the Geek Tea. So now it's like 20 views on timescales. And for this channel, oh, I ran out of power. Shoot. I've been playing too long. Turn off. Thank you. Charge it up in a second. And for this channel, Tasty Cake, I had 88 views. 92 views. I have 92 views on this channel. It's like when I do Tasty Conversations, Tasty Cake, which is the original version of Spill the Geek Tea, I put on this channel, I have lots of views. But I put it up, if I leave it on Spill the Geek Tea, I have very few views. I don't understand it. I just want to get, I wanted the numbers of subscribers, which are like 2,400 subscribers on Spill the Geek Tea compared to 1,900 on this channel. You know, I want everyone to say, hey, everyone's watching. So I can combine them and say, okay, I have a lot of people watching. But I did delete about a dozen videos. I deleted every video that was under 10 watchers because it's for my psyche. I did that. I did it before. I did it again. So I have nothing less than 10, just so I can look back. Oh, okay, I had 10 people watch that. 10 people watch that. Okay. It's just kind of when Dave's video. I want to look at the title. I want to look at Dave had 13 views on this channel. I think he had like 7 on Spill the Geek Tea. And I'm just curious. I said I wasn't going to look, but I'm going to look now. He had 37 views on his own channel. So Dave had 37 views on his channel. Okay, he did have a 46 views, 36 views, 33, 107, 119, 100. Whoa. I just wanted to look at his numbers. So he is high on average of 119. The highest I could see is 119 views for a show. And the lowest he's had of 2. People should subscribe to rathole.ca. He has 460 subscribers. Just needs 40 more people to reach that 500. And then 500 more people to reach that 1,000. You know, I had someone comment they were kind of confused because he sent me a text. He was confused. I said, he's taking over the show because, you know, the show is, again, for Spill the Geek Tea is for everyone. It's not tasty talk. We tasty cake. And tasty conversations is, you know, the old format. Just come in and we'll just talk about something. I may bother Mackenzie Floor one more time. I say, why don't you comment on my show? Well, she has to actually promote something. So because she was able to get out of that publishing thing, I think, I mean, say about that. Like, we talk about how you had that publisher that you're finally free of that. So, you're going to start again with, writing again, at least that's something. I have her book somewhere. I think it's in this pile that's sitting on the floor that's stacked. Oh, Sharon is so poor Sharon Osborne. And daughter Amy is there too. Just the crowd. Everyone wanted to show their respect to Ozzy. Coleman. Okay. So curious about this dude. He has 1.74 thousand subscribers. And he talks about comic books, and he may be returning to the show. It's like, okay, what do you have to say? Speak what you like. But it'll be interesting when Mikey and I talk about his wild weekend at San Diego Comic-Con. Because everyone's talks about this and that. I was like, well, what's your experience? Because I watched what you talked about. How you did this and did that. What else did you see? And I'll share the screen talking about this, that, and the other thing. I was watching this chair should be immortalized in a glass case for all eternity. Ozzy's chair had a crank on it. It's a beautiful chair. Like you say, that it's a perfect toy. Ozzy with his chair, Ozzy wearing black, his armband says Ozzy, with the mic stand, microphone, and just have him sitting in the chair or standing up with the mic because that's what he wanted to do. But they did not want him staying up because if we did not lose Ozzy right then and there. That's no. He had a couple more weeks to be happy. Okay, Eliza has posted new bedding, girls. Pretty flowers. This charming 1930s bat-shaped night light is now on display at the Musée Le Suc de Tonnelet in France. A French museum dedicated to wrought iron and metalwork. It's a beautiful bat, beautiful bat, old lantern kind of thing, but it's shaped like a bat and it's got the chain. Says it's pretty awesome. Some ask, why are so many people mourning over Ozzy? People act like they knew the man. It's not so much mourning over the man, it's mourning over time in our lives that we can never go back to. Every song holds a place and a time of memory for us. Every song reminds us of our youth and our mortality. His music came at a time when we were teenagers or young adults, the time we felt carefree and life was endless. His songs were played at milestones in our lives, graduation parties, turning 21, weddings, driving your first car with the windows down and the music blaring. His family lost a husband, father, brother, son, and a friend. We just lost. We just lost a little part of our soul. Oh, I'm sorry. We just lost a little part of our youth. And today, July 30th, 2025, as the world watches his final procession through Birmingham, we say goodbye not only to the man, but to a piece of our own past. It's like I did in my videos, like, just coming back and like, okay, there's Ozzy. Ozzy's around. We're having fun. And the last show, which was on reruns on Travel Channel, was when Jack was showing his parents these videos, these paranormal videos, and UFOs. Like, no, bollocks. They're being silly and everything. So you get to see Ozzy again. And then for the concert, like, wow. I did find a company, so hopefully it's legit. It's through PayPal, so PayPal takes care of things. Okay, here's a bad joke. It's real, but it's a bad joke. Lawrence County woman arrested, charged with bludgeoning husband with revolver after missing him with all 6 shots. It's bad, but it's like... So there's I wanted something nice from Ozzy. And of course, the website, they wanted $40 for the bat. Plus tax. No, I'm sorry. Plus shipping, which was plus tax on top of shipping, because and so this other company, which, through PayPal protects you. PayPal protects the buyers. It doesn't protect the sellers. So I want to talk to Kenny and Mikey and have them spread the word that I'm trying to get rid of the Eternia playset. Because to bring that sucker into MegaCon, I don't think it's going to fit in the backseat of Christian's car. And I want to carpool with him because I don't want to pay $40 when, we can just sit in there and just one way. It's like, here's my share of the parking fee. We get in, and the fact that I'd be sitting there under the table because it takes 2 people to carry the thing. And that is like, they try to lowball me. It's like, this is what I have it for. If I want a lowball, I'll just sell it to the comic book store. That's the ultimate thing. I'm going to have Mikey and Kenny just say, say, I'm selling the Eternia playset. I want to at least make a little bit off of it. And when I say a little bit, it means that's going towards shipping. And there's no tax on it. Because you get on eBay, they say, well, it can sell for this much. But then you add the tax, you add the shipping, and then you add tax. Like, I'm not charging you tax. I'm not essentially charging you shipping. So what I ask for is paying for shipping. I just go about it that way instead of dragging that thing to MegaCon. I thought about it this morning when I woke up. Like, what time is it? What time is it? I have no idea. What day? What day is it? So, I still have another hour I can sleep. Because after midnight, when I went to sleep, I pulled a Candyman. So I was happy with the show. The email that was given, I wasn't entirely happy because someone on YouTube said never give out your email that's attached to your YouTube account because someone can hack it. It's like, so I let that build up in me. I've been using another email that I don't really use. And I still have the other 2 that who made me say, well, create these email accounts. And I never thought. I created them, got it all in there, I should change the. I never use them, but I should change the password though. Just thought about that. If I use them, but I don't. No one knows about the emails. I just had another email that I had that no one. I had a lot of junk on it. I cleared it out. So that's the one that I gave to Dave because I said, you know, if it comes about, he'll take the lead. But I'll see if the people contact me about wanting to be on the show. So that'd be cool. Poor Sharon. But otherwise, last night's show was great. I would love to have had thousands of people, at least 1,000 people watch it, and that'd be like awesome. It just made me feel like I'm sharing something that's important. I was like, thank you for being part of it. Oh, that tsunami from yesterday. The quake was so powerful it shook the entire Pacific. It began on the 30th of July at 11:24 a.m. 23:24 Universal Time. It says PETT. I don't know what. It's because it's not. It doesn't say daylight saving time. It says PETT. Is that when the powerful 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, which I was told it was not. It had nothing to do with Russia. Unleashing tsunami waves that race across the Pacific at jet-like speeds from Japan to Hawaii, Chile to California. Coastlines went on high alert. The quake originated about 118 kilometers southeast of. So the earthquake happened in Russia, but the tsunamis happened on the west coast of America. Depth of approximately 19 kilometers. It is initially reported a magnitude of 8.0, but later upgraded to 8.8, placing it among the sixth strongest earthquakes ever recorded. It was just a regional event. It set off a tsunami that raced across the Pacific Ocean, prompting tsunami waves for over 40 countries across 4 continents. The level of global alert has been since the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, but even then, the warnings weren't as Pacific-wide. The quake occurred in the Kurili Kamchatka Trench, where the Pacific Plate dives beneath the one plate. It's part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, Earth's most seismically active zone, because the earthquake was shallow and along a subduction zone. It violently displaced the seafloor, pushing a massive wall of water outward in all directions. The first time in decades that tsunami alerts were issued across Asia, Oceania, North America, and South America simultaneously. Over 100 million people were placed under some form of tsunami advisory or warning. California was under the advisory watch, not the warning. The earthquake triggered dozens of aftershocks, including one measured 6.9, further heightening concerns of secondary quakes or tsunamis. Fortunately, due to improved global early warning systems developed after previous disasters, massive casualties were largely avoided. So, don't think the world's coming to an end. Watching Ozzy's funeral feels like losing a piece. Watching the funeral procession did not affect me. It's seeing the despair in the eyes of Sharon. Robert Downey Jr. making a lot of money. Big money is coming to you this week. Okay, I like that. Beware the dog, but beware the cat. Beware the cat too. He's kind of weird. Oh, more pictures. There's edema cream. I'm like, there's so much stuff for edema. Thankfully, my knee is the lump on my knee, which is not a cancer, or it's just on the pressure point, is shrinking. So I'm believing that the grounding mat and this miracle balm and the other stuff I'm using, hot ginger, and all these other creams, because it just reduces swelling of what's in my knee. Because I'm not going to any surgery. That's something where I just do my best to avoid putting pressure on my knee until it's gone. Because it has shrunk. I mean, it shrank from what it was. I had lots of dried skin just completely come off, and then afterwards, like, it shrunk in half. Then it started getting to the point of like, why? It's been 2 months, so basically, on 2 more months, it'll be done. But today, I went out today. I went to the antique mall. I got a couple action figures. I should look up that action figure I bought. This figure from the Bad Batch. He's missing a gun. I think he's missing something else too. He's missing, but for $5, I had to get it for $5. It's parts of, oh, you use repros. You use reproductions. Like, yeah, because trying to find the pieces are nuts. It's quite nuts. You try to find these things and you can't find it, I was trying to have him hold a bloody gun. Like, can he hold a bloody gun? My best source would be rebelscum.com. A Facebook friend, he used to run the thing. I might just check that out. Rebel Scum. Things you just don't, think about. Like with Ozzy, like, always know that he was around. Know that things were going wrong, but got it. I want a photo archive. I want the action figure. I want Hasbro. I want wow. All goes upward. I want the Black Series. Wow, they haven't updated since 2019. Wow. So they had anything new since 2019? How old is this page now? No, August 8th, 2025. Rebel Scum Con is a go. And they posted for July 30th. They just haven't updated the archives of photos. Wow. That sucks. That sucks. Hasbro. Black Series 40th. How about Black Series Red? They used to have a picture, so they just look as, oh, there's a picture, click. Now it's all by names. Like, I don't know the names of this figure, and I don't know how to take a picture of it and just go, okay, this is what it is. Bad Batch. Try Bad Batch. All this newfangled thing. I'm not going to Windows 11. I was going to deal with Windows 10, and when they come up with oh, here we go. That's not it. That's not the Bad Batch. This is the bad. It's images. How to get images? What image? I want that dude. Is it Wrecker? No, that's not Wrecker. I got like a couple of Wreckers. This one has the whole. No. Um. Oh, Hot Toys. That's Wreckers there. So is this Echo? Did I get Echo? Clone Trooper, not Clone Trooper. I went Black Series. Is that him? No, he's not. So it's not Echo. Hunter. Yep, the hunter from the prey and transform. Black Series Mercenary Hunter. This is his new look, so that's not what I'm looking for. That's why for me it's so difficult trying to find out these things because I don't know what I'm looking for. Like there's a picture and they don't have a clicky click on there to say. So if he's Wrecker and that's Echo and Hunter, Wrecker, Echo. So between Crosshair and Tech, I'm gonna go Tech. It's probably Crosshair. I don't want the mercenary version. I want to know what the frickin' thing is. Search engine. Bad Batch. Star Wars. Okay. And it's Crosshairs. You get the whole thing. So Star Wars, Bad Batch, Crosshairs. Got it. eBay. eBay. Tiny one, tiny one, tiny one. Okay. Oh, that's just for stand for $5. Wow. Not the figure. I got the figure. So what is missing? The figure is missing a gun. Yeah. He's missing a tiny little gun. I'm just trying to figure out how he's going to hold this gun. Okay, so he's holding the gun by so he's supposed to be holding the gun. And had to okay. I got him holding a big gun. I'm missing the small gun. And Shogun. So for $5 for just missing a small gun, it's pretty nice though. And the gun itself probably costs a lot more money. It's got a backpack. I'm just trying to find the figure. Okay, that's Echo. I'm looking for Crosshair. Okay, that's the base. A fancy schmancy base for $15. And that's a different helmet. Same gun, same backpack. His outfit is different. It's pretty nice, though. It's a pretty nice display piece. I'm going to just add that to watch list because it's pretty. Those acrylic set bases are pretty awesome, I must say. Hmm. And that's what you told me. So it's, yeah, the media is either they're trying to blame Russia or, I don't know, or try to give sympathy to Russia. I don't know. Oh, okay. So it's like saying the Gulf of America. Hmm. It's all just trying to this and that. Okay, it's understandable. What figure do I have that I cannot find him on eBay? I mean, I'm still searching. There's an older version of him, or there may be a newer version. He does not. Yes, he does have this scar on his eye. Kinda. A very faint scar. Yeah. Okay. So I'm guessing this is the newer version of Crosshair, because he has a lot of more colors towards him. The original, this one is all black. Has the big gun, has the backpack, has the helmet, not the small gun, and they want $20 for it. Again, I paid $5, and I'm just missing a small gun. Oh, the barrel can come out. Yes, it does. So this one doesn't have a small. This one has a small gun. He has a small gun. He has everything. This one has the original version has everything, and they want $18 plus $10 shipping from Canada. This one has the what I have. They want $22 plus $7.90 for delivery, and I paid $5 and got 20. And I spent $5. I got 25% off. I'm just missing that tiny little gun. The tiny little gun. The tiny little gun. I will go reproduction in a second. Just say and mention it. It's I bought it because I passed up on a Leia. Oh, this one was 20. Oh, that's the old one. Passed up on a Leia because she was missing some accessories. I already have it. No big deal. That's when people say, "Okay, here's it is." Here, so this one is $30. Best offer, $5 shipping. So I just need the tiny gun, and some people are missing the tiny gun, and some of $30 in the package, and this one was 35. What? I can't tell. That's $35 loose. But this one wants $37 in a package. This one was a little over $31, a little over $36 in a package. Like, okay, if I wanted enough, I just want the gun. I need the tiny gun. It's just finding a company online to say, we have reproductions, because I got a reproduction of a Darth Vader lightsaber for the old 12-inch one from back in 78. Because I bought the Vader from an old school chum when he was at toy convention. He didn't have a lightsaber. I got the lightsaber, so I'm happy with it. So for a $20 figure, missing one accessory, it's not bad for less than $5. Yep, he wants $30 plus shipping. So the closest, and that's the original version. So the closest thing is closest thing in being cheap is $22 and $8 shipping to have everything. And that one didn't even have that guy's selling that for without the small gun. I just like to have everything together. Just that whole mentality of it. You don't have the small gun? Nope. If I could find someone who could do a repro on it, good. Otherwise, it will kind of just sit somewhere. Bend his arm somehow. To cover up the fact he doesn't have a gun. He's got the big gun. So I figure I did good today. It's a good thing. I got this at Walmart. Imaginext. Almost half price. 16 and 1/4 inch tall sand trooper. The shoulder mounted gun. It's kind of strange. You can't hold the gun, but you can put them on your shoulder and go punk. Take. I'll leave a sticker on there. Imaginext XXL. I'm curious. No, I'm not curious on that. How much it costs. Got it at Walmart. Couldn't find any other stuff. But I await Entertainment Earth to send me sometime next month. And Emma Frost is September. But they'll send them separately if it happens. Fantastic Four, Sue Storm, Silver Surfer, and She-Hulk from the other line. So I have my girl figures. And Emma Frost will come in later. So I wanted to set up, I was planning on it, set up on that side, the Fantastic Four, because when I was able to get the set for cheap, it was based on the drawings of the old Toy Biz, which were crap. And I got Herbie from another figure, another Sue Storm. But I got the 4 figures. I got High Evolutionary and another dude for uber cheap, because I waited and waited on Big Bad Toy Store. I said, heck, I'm going to get it. And then they finally released She-Hulk, and I thought, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to get it in time because I go home. I asked Kenny to pre-order for me. And when I came home, I was able to, and he canceled out his pre-order. And I reserved 2 of them just because. So I canceled one of them and put the other one on Entertainment Earth, so I was able to get my free shipping of, say, $20 by spending $20 on another figure rather than spending $20 on shipping. Screw you, Postal Service, for losing my package. I wanted to celebrate by putting the Fantastic Four, the comic book style figures there. The 4 of them with She-Hulk and Herbie. Since She-Hulk replaced the Thing when they did Secret Wars, because he was able to transform back into Ben. That's when she took her time. She took the time of being with them. And Herbie was created because in the cartoon, the second season, they decided like, oh, they didn't like the Human Torch because he was a man on fire, so they replaced him with Herbie the robot as 4th member. So Herbie was never the 4th member of the Fantastic Four. He was always there. Then to go further, we had the new Fantastic Four, which was Spider-Man, Grey Hulk, Wolverine, just in casuals, his leather jacket, and Ghost Rider. So I remember that part. That was interesting. But even before that, they had people coming and going. They had, when Sue was pregnant, they had the girl from the Inhumans. She was part of the team. It was Johnny's girlfriend. So she was the 4th member. And again, she was the 4th member, and She-Hulk was the 4th member. So I see. How do we get this? Herbie was Johnny's replacement for the cartoon. The girl from the Inhumans was Sue's replacement while she was pregnant. She-Hulk was Ben's replacement when he was on the Beyonders world. Sue changed her outfit, which I would love to get that figure. Oh my god! So, oh. And then there was one where Ben Grimm mutated even further, and Ms. Marvel turned into the Hulk, turned into the Thing. She's a female version of Ben, but he mutated even further. So all these changes, like one time when Wolverine got so ticked off and he scratched Ben and like broke off the bricks off his face. You psychopaths, we had to wear a helmet. So I remember all this stuff. But to have the placements on there, no. I'm going simple with the Fantastic Four comic versions, which are in the other room, and Herbie, which came from another figure, and She-Hulk, which matches that lineup. So She-Hulk and Herbie in the background. It's like, oh, the replacements, kind of thing. With the new ones, they sold out of Big Bad Toy Store, but I went to Sue Storm, which she didn't sell out. It's weird. I mean, she's a lovely lady. In the package, and that's in the package. I could take it out and like put her back in the box. Like that new Silver Surfer. I got a Silver Surfer, which was a Walgreens exclusive. I couldn't find it, so I eventually got on eBay for the price I wanted to pay. Loose. It's like the shine was gone. He's holding Thor's hammer. He's got a blast effect. He's like tired and battered, and he eventually gets killed off. So he's sitting there, like, and he stays now. He's not moving. So that's a unique Silver Surfer. But I will easily switch out for the new chick, the new Silver Surfer girl. Surfer girl. Put her there with my Haley Atwell and Austin going, yeah, baby, yeah. And with the rain coming, it's like, Monday, I don't plan on doing anything. I could get my suitcase out in a matter of 10 minutes. So that's no big deal. I'll probably do that on the Saturday before I leave on Monday. Since I got to do the show on Sunday, we have no idea we can do a show on Sunday. The 17th, I think it is. August 17th. Yes. I have no idea what we can do August 17th, but on the 16th, I'll come home. I'll get my suitcase out and get ready for Monday. Because getting down there will not be a problem. Returning the car will be an issue. It'll be the waiting to be picked up. Then the week after, it'll be getting there would not be a problem. It's getting out of there. It's like, okay, trying to make, get there and make the left turn and go back. So that's going to be the time thing. Make sure everything is loaded and everything's ready that I'm bringing back immediately. Because it's not California prices, but Florida has compare here to anywhere else, it's cheap. But to bring everything back up here, I need a U-Haul. I would actually need a U-Haul to bring stuff up here. So to find a place, I tell my best friend, say, how big is your storage room? I need to put my stuff in your storage room. What? What? I had to ask him that one day. I was like, how big is your storage room? Why? I have all this stuff. What? I think it'd be best, tell Mikey, tell Kenny, I'm not going to do it MegaCon. Only thing I can do in MegaCon is I'm going to bring the frame. I bring the picture from my ending. Give me a second. I like to get this crap done. Someone leaked my phone number, and so I get all this. You have one unheard message. Someone assigned to my files. Like, nope, I don't know who you are. I'm deleting it because it's just a recording. Because they never asked the name. It's like there it is, and it gets to half that sentence. It's like, nope, I don't know who you are. Select and block. Because they don't say your name. They just like jump in mid-sentence to say something and like, nope, scam. So now just to delete. But through Ozzy's website, I try to get some stuff. Wow. Especially the bat. They moved his head. And it's on back order. And some other company had it for less price and free shipping. And it's PayPal takes care of everything. I'm based on that. Pew, pew. But it's a sand trooper, though. You had to, if it was a biker scout or a regular stormtrooper, you can go around and just put him around the trees. But he's got this shoulder pauldron, and I got the gun on there. It's like, I even have a cart that whole R2D2, which was a refrigerated unit to put all your drinks in and pull the plug, watch it all drain. I have the cardboard version. I have things that Blake would never have. So he may have a lot of carded stuff here and there. But I got my Darth Vader popcorn bucket from the movie theater. And it does say on the bottom, Revenge of the Sith. It was not in a special box. Optimus was in a special box. Vader was not. Just in a regular box. I was like, okay. AMC got cheap. So I would eventually, when I find a box for him, Vader goes up top. I think I will open this one, just not now. My mom wanted a great golden German Shepherd, or a canine. So I was like, well, he's a bit too bulky. He's a bigger boy, kind of funky. But I would transform him in 10 steps. Transform him in 12 steps. Because number 10, you add the attack weapons. Number 10, attack weapons. Okay. So you're going to add to his chest. Or just jump to 11 by fixing his legs. And 12, he's holding... That made no sense. Canine. Guard duty. Canine is always alert thanks to his lightning-fast reflexes and ultra-sensitive canine nose. When it comes to combat, his bite is definitely worse than his bark. I mean, it's like the dog's been eating a lot of food. He's a bit husky there, So for 10 changes, okay, I just transform him and say, hey, that's canine. Transform back. There's your German Shepherd. It doesn't look like German Shepherd. Let me transform him. There he is. I was happy to get this because last week they had the other one, the one that had the article written by the one-time panelist on The Legend of Trying TARDIS, friend to the Candyman. Jasmine, she wrote the article, and it talked about Simon Fisher-Becker and The Legend of Trying TARDIS. Like, I read it. It's like, okay, it's sad, but it's like something for Christian to have, because linked to that. But as I said, Spill the Geek Tea in it, I didn't pick it up. But this one had a new cover for Wheel in Space. And even though I was like trying to get rid of the books, for this to have a free book inside, yeah, I had to do that. And I love V. Well, I like her too, but I was like, V, oh my goodness. So hot. And I have the Wheel in Space book in here, yeah. So between Grego and I, he has a better chance of finding those books before I ever do. I even can't clean up this mess yet. The 5 Target books, which Eliza's looking for, so she'll be happy for a minute. But something we need to get rid of anyway. Like, once my hand is locked on the key, and if I ever find the key or just smash the block there and just, I don't know why I locked it. It's just, so whenever I can deal with that, but I can't even deal with looking at stuff and going, okay, I can't. I'm just this pile here. A pile of Happy Meal toys were still in the box, in the bag. Just haven't had a place to display it because the week already went by. Sunday of dealing with such horrible people, then coming on the shows. Okay, sit back, relax, let it be done. Then try to get sleep. Monday, now it's going to rain it's going to rain every freaking day. It's such a freaking heat wave. It's so disgusting. The rain's going to come down. But I want to try to rearrange again. I mean, for my little things here, it's just for fun, Papa 4. I keep looking at the pictures, like, okay. Oh yeah, I have it plugged in. I have my tablet plugged into my room to dissolve the curses around. So I just look at the picture. Eldor has returned with making videos, so I get to say hello to him again. It's like, hey, Eldor, what you up to? Oh, hello, sir. It's very, very good to see you again. Yes, very good indeed. Yes. Because the sign of Katie wanted to come back on the show Sunday, and I said, well, we have the gaming festival and we have a cook, and he didn't, and she didn't reply after that. It's like, okay. Eliza just doesn't reply. She's got a voyage going on soon, and her mother-in-law is making a dress for her. So, but before the year's over, let's see. Well, we could still add. I'm not sure about that one character who's coming back. But I got Blake, so I say I can add Blake to the picture. I'm going to add Blake replaces, well, Eliza replaces one because she was on one episode. Blake replaces another. Nick replaces another. I think I was missing, and I may bring Jay back somehow. I always bring Arthur back because I didn't have any room for the Guardians of Gallifrey. The little tiny symbol right there. The little tiny symbol. So I can bring Arthur back. I can put him in a corner. I'm putting Arthur in the corner because he has no problem. Just as long as it's not this Sunday where he's doing the Christmas part or the meeting, Guardians of Gallifrey gathering, because it's always the third Sunday of the month. So, and I ran out of room because I had all the big names on there, and so essentially I can keep Kenny on. Essentially, I can keep Mikey on because, as I said, they're doing Tasty Conversations, which airs on Spill the Geek Tea, and they are former co-hosts that are on the new show, which is based on the old format of the old show. It's based on the old format. They're on the new show, which is based on the old format of the show. So essentially, yes, they're on there. And that's why I would try to get Mackenzie on. That's what I remember. And have a white backdrop this time. Because Mark did the black one and said which one you like the best. And we were all like, oh, go with the black or white. So we went with black. Always overthinking. I still haven't touched this thing yet. Got to do this soon. I'm sure people have done this one, but I just like the evil eye. I still gotta get this bacon and grilled cheese. Oh boy, time's coming up. So just for purposes of Eliza would be there. Nick would be there. And Blake would be there. Just for purposes of process of elimination, Eliza would be there because she did one show. Nick would be there because, don't know, believing Eldor's coming back. Mikey and Kenny are on the other show, so it still counts. Add Blake. And Jay, I'm sure Jay will come back. And it's anything, pertinent that's, I want to bring him back for something, So between Jay and Arthur, I can still retain leaving Kenny and Mikey in there because they're still coming back. I think Mikey did did an extra show this year too, so that's essentially he would be. It's everyone who's been on the show this year. That's what I'm working on. Not even thinking about next year. Next year may not even be a poster. I don't know. Next year will be a bigger poster. I don't know. But he's not coming back. He's not coming back. He's not coming back. Jay could come back. And I'm basing on Eldor is coming back when it gets cooler. So I just had to say, hey, Eldor. Oh, that'd be hilarious if I bring him into pizza. I gotta contact him. Say. I gotta message him right now on Instagram and say, we need you back on the show. Instagram here. Okay, messages. Okay, so that's perfectly fine. So that means August 31st is a Sunday. Okay. Yeah, I just base it on why the email thing is just because someone on another either Instagram or YouTube said don't. So that got me a little paranoid. So I put another email address. Dr. Healthcare wants to follow me? Who are you? Dr. Health Cure. Dr. Health Cure wants to follow me. You have 34 posts and 39 followers, and you got a weird address. It's like, I want to find Eldor. So Katie has seen the post. She thought, but she said, let's do Sunday. What time? And I said, this is what we're doing. So it's like, she didn't jump in for Sunday's episode, and I know she's jumping in for this Sunday's episode. There it is. Masterversal Toy Hunter. He just saw the message today. Wow. It's been a week since he saw that. Okay. Eldor. Come back to spill the geek tea. Thank you. Sir. Eldor. Come back to spill the geek tea. Thank you, sir. Yeah, simple message. Funny. I had the address that way, and then someone said, I think that's why I was going to say the email address. Because only now the over 150 people know it's like that's what I'm kind of like. I'm playing paranoid in my head. Dun, 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 dun. But if anything at the worst happens, well, it happens. If not, all good. I've been using my other old email address, one of the old email addresses, for contacting, but I wanted to say it. Then when it was said, like, okay, nothing I can do now. I should even check. I should just check the mail right now too. I checked last night, which found out still no reply. Okay, Dave has deleted his episode, and I wanted to make a short out of it. When Mark said, "So Tom, what board games do you play? Monopoly, Othello, Ouija board." I thought that would have been a hilarious short. But I waited. Said, well, I don't want to just change the password to get to that one and do it. When I get back on one time, I'll go on and fix it. Then found out it was deleted. Like, wow. So I had room because it was in my studio. And, I should have the rights to delete whatever I do, even though it was Dave that ran the show. But it was his show at the time. So that was just that little cute little short, which I thought was hilarious. So that's that just added to it. So afterwards, after last night's show, I went into the studio just to look around. No, a minute. I was still in the studio. And I went to I was still in the other StreamYard. I went into my old studio, and it was gone. So that was in the back of my mind, saying, it just, everything's adding up here. Everything that was said and done, and said and done. It's always that buildup of things. And not hearing from other people, because that I can't do anything about. But he deleted it. Yeah, since he deleted the episode, because now the StreamYard over there, it was at 49.9. So I procrastinated again. I should have gone in there. I could have made the short myself, because it's going to be like 10 seconds. So I just write down like I did before, when before the AI created the whole thing, just go in there, did it, clip it, post it, been hilarious. That would at least got a couple hundred views or 1,000, because it's so silly. But because I waited too long, they deleted it. Even though it's in my studio, had to make space. But what about deleting the guy who doesn't have a studio? Like how this episode is listed on the bottom. It's not part of the original studio. It's part of the studio, but it's not in the studio. It's a different link. I don't know how but he has a whole list of shows month after month after month. He's the one that's taking up all the space. He's, with 50 hours of storage. I mean, it's the Legend of the Trying TARDIS. It should have more things there. Dave cuts back on some of it. I've deleted mine ever since. But this dude just kept compiling all these videos up there, and then I look at the past ones. When you click on past, you're supposed to delete not the broadcast, because you delete the broadcast, it's all wiped out. But there's another one, you just delete it from StreamYard. So it's still on YouTube, but you delete it from StreamYard. He never did that. He just let it pile up. I was like, wow. How am I supposed to do anything in here when I have no room for that? But they reduced it down to like, I don't know, nothing now. Virtually nothing. It's like, if you just went with putting a little more money to make it 100, 100 hours of storage, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Charge that dude for making all these freaking videos that are 2 hours a piece. I just like there's freaking dozen videos in here coming out every month or so. But that's just me complaining about it over and over again. But I have access. I do have the access to the other account, so I can at least go in there and I got one of each. I had to save that. I have 2 Kinders, so I haven't. I think next Monday while it's raining, I'm going to clean the floor here because I have the pile up. Move, Stormtrooper, over here. Move K9 over here. And he falls over. There's no room. That falls over. Flashlight falls over. Doctor Who magazine. It's one less bag. Okay, it's one less bag to deal with. The bag of Happy Meal toys. Yeah, I didn't get my Happy Meal toy yet. What's taking so freaking long? I went to check the mail and according to the mail, it's like, oh, that's delayed this and that. Like, what the? Got my other thing in the mail today. I'm happy with that. August 11th, August 7th, October 21st, August 5th. Got that. October 9th. That's delayed till hopefully tomorrow. That's delayed till Thursday. And I got that in. The scientific, where did my book go? I use it as a display piece. It's the Scientific Secrets of Doctor Who. I got a hardback. It sells for a decent price. Like, you look up the scientific. Let me show it. It's a nice thick hardback. It's I don't know how I saw it, but I looked it up on eBay. I was like, whoa. I got it for a decent price. So where am I? There you go. Boop. Am I not? Oh, I still have another screen. What? On that screen. Thank you. I don't need that screen. The Scientific Secrets of Doctor Who. Hardcover. Mine has a little bit of wear on it, but it's again from Thrift Books, which I've got stuff from them in the past. They got the last one for $5.23, and I think it's free shipping. 6 inches tall, hardcover, 9.2 inches, 416 pages from HarperCollins. That was someone once said. Someone said they missed Doctor Who for the science part of it, not the fantasy. But for me, it was again, for me, it was Doctor Who. I live in a fantasy world anyway. Anything to support, try to bring the thing back. No matter how it went. As we talked last night, how they get things, it does not need to go on hiatus again. Just have it set that it was set in the land of fiction or way out, because following Chibnall's way of doing things, he just went, what? Kind of like Abrams did with Star Trek and Star Wars. These changes are not kosher. 3 weeks later. How'd I get to that one? That's the backdrop for the next. That's the backdrop for recording on Thursday. How did I have that backdrop on her? Did I change it? I might spill the geek tea. I might spill the geek tea. I threw some pictures in. While everyone is at San Diego Comic-Con, I'm just waiting here to die. And Superman. I just thought a nice exit. I don't have an outro. You know, my intro is and I don't want to bug Kenny about changing that picture with the stain on it, because I usually have a stain on my shirt anyway. But I use this as the outro. So I would say, thank you, hit the end stream button. That's it. It's very simple. Keep it simple. Besides the other one, so I have that set. I just need to get back to Tasty Cake. So I do the outro here. But I don't have anything on here, like video clips, overlay. The intro and outro is there. When I'm done with Thursday's show, then I'll put the boosted intro and boosted outro back in place. But for now, I have the intro for Tasty Conversations there, the thank you overlay. I just hit the end stream button. Keeps it simple. I like it that way. Because I think about it was last night with saying I don't have an outro, but use Ozzy's picture, So I just use what StreamYard is given. They gave us welcome, be right back, and thank you. So thank you. Keeps it simple. But I do like that image. Oh, that's not it. That's what? How do I? Oh, I have to get my. Hilarious. I can see the background. Yeah, that's the background for Thursday. So everything is set for Thursday. And then come back in once I finish Thursday's show, put the intro and outro back on, change the banner to the other one. Back to stage. So it all works that way. It all works out. Nothing else in the inbox. Okay. So message Eldor. He hasn't seen it yet. He's sleeping, probably. So let's see. Free on Thursday. So whatever works for me. He said we'll talk about toys, Snake Lair, 2000X, Transformer crossover. So we got stuff to talk about for Masters of the Universe. And anything else they saw through San Diego Comic Con. But we'll talk about Superman first. So it'll be a nice episode. Episode 4. I think she's at San Diego Comic Con. I still got to get Angie back on. Still got to get her on my show. I was on her radio show. She needs to come on my regular shows. It's like, you don't have to be on the live talk show, Ange. Just come on the conversations. I'm going to text her that. I needs yous to come on to my show. Doesn't have to be live show, the live shoe, just the new version of the old show that's pre-recorded. And we'll talk about the good times. Ellipses. Okay, I'm copying that message. I'm not sending it to Eliza. You begged her enough to be on a show and nothing. I have not heard anything from Gary. Because he's working on the thing for this weekend, so that's no big deal. Nothing. I'm not even sure. They're not responding. I'll fix this semicolon. Send that. This is something, interesting to bring Jay in. I don't know. For Arthur, I think we've already passed the anniversary of the Guardians Gallifrey, because it's in June. But, I can still bring him in and say, I brought him in other shows before. He's like, so what's you up to? So what's going on with the Guardians? What has happened since such and such and such? She goes, what? So I don't know. Just saying such and such. So I don't know what's happened since whenever. Such and such. He's more of a background character, not because it was he and I were interviewed for the first time with the Guardians, with the Legends of Trying TARDIS, and then I just stuck around since I was already hashtag guru. So Arthur is an alternate. J would be before the, and I'm gonna say to. Oh, okay. Let's I said Allison. Where's the episode we're doing? That's for we just did. So I need the one that ended with 7Q Ford to Allison. How do we get back to that? Uh, I don't even remember the episode numbers, but we're doing slice two of the pizza. So along with an interview with a Marine chef. It's okay. I sent it to Allison because she kept saying she wanted to, and like, well, let's see. Saying she wanted to be on a pizza episode. Okay, well, here's your chance because I forgot. And the musicians I know, no. Nick was going to be on Tuesday's episode, but he had something occur. Mark Fuber is moving, so no. She doesn't talk to me. I've spoken to her in 6 weeks. Hmm. Send out a note to that person because he's got a new album coming out. I'm going to say, where are you? It's like you forgetting. Okay, I think that's well, that person's no longer a valid person. So how do I delete the person? How do I delete the person? I want the person does no longer exist. It's a fraudulent person. How do I delete them? Delete, delete, delete. Message so many people. Say, okay, delete chat. That's good enough. I did enough there to ask what happened. Where's Adam? Where's Adam? He has an album. She says she could do a pizza episode. She says she would come on eventually. She's an old friend of mine. Where's Eldor? Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Castor oil should only be used on the outside. It can penetrate deeper than any oil, and whenever castor oil is applied, it penetrates very deeply into the body. No other oil will do that. Castor oil penetrates and breaks up lumps, bumps, adhesives, break down the bone spur. So I have a bottle of castor oil. I need to apply that to me. Meow. Eat a kitty. Okay, so okay, did my stuff on Instagram. I'm done. I did stuff on Facebook. Yeah, pretty much. Did stuff on Hero Wars. Yeah. Oh, how lovely. 24 minutes ago, if I told my younger self 4 years ago this would happen, he would have laughed. He ain't laughing now. Thanks. Thank you, everyone. Achievement unlocked. Legends of the Charming TARDIS has 70,000 subscribers. 70,000 plus 7. And 1,700,000 views. So I guess I would get an email and I would print that out, right? Because if he can get. So I deleted at least 100 views out of my turmoil. To see Sharon so upset. It's heartbreaking. And I used the same picture again. Oh my God. I'm going to share this thing that I read earlier about Ozzy. Because I don't know if I can always delete it if I have posted it prior. There's like cat, pizza, pepperoni tacos. That picture, oh my God, that I did post it. Okay, I posted an hour ago. Outlaw Renegade Radio posted it. And someone else posted the same picture. Okay, so I read it out loud. Yeah, I already posted it. Gonna delete it. I got it from the source. Yes, he's posted the picture too. Yeah. I don't even think I got an award for achieving 1,000 subscribers. I don't know. Oh, now my signal's getting weak. You know, it was fine. I had all these other tabs up. No big deal. Now it's like that's gone. Okay, good. No, we need to put back those pizza. Everything that's from episode 20 something, they're gone. All the pictures are gone. Yeah, it looks kind of weird when it's on that way. So let me see. What does it say on oh, Lady Oil Noodle Shop is on. She's at a ceremony. The Thai music teacher initiation ceremony. So I'll give it a like. And I'll give a emoticon. And like da. It's funny. I'm on her chat and it doesn't give the names. Doesn't show our names on there. It shows uh the page at, you know. Did you hear the headbutt? My father was the one who hit me. Whoa. Because now it doesn't say tasty cake. It says everyone has their at symbol. It has their, you know. So mine says at Reverend Amagon. So last night she says, hello, Reverend Amagon. She looked into the other camera and smiled because she was able to pronounce Reverend Amagon. But that's when it changed last night. It's like, okay. Oh, yes. See, now it says at timescales. You know, it's using our are not using our display names. It's using our channel names. No, it's not using. Yeah, at this, at that. So, okay, so for hers, it does. It's changed that way. For me, it still shows. You know, have our names on it. No big deal. So you did that when I did. I did pizza time question mark slice number two. Just keep it in. I know I'm valid. I just tired of being what they use. I don't know. It's like I said yesterday. That's why I was up. I was watching her channel, and I know the day before it said tasty cake, and people say hi taste. One person said hi tasty, so they understood. It's always high taste, or high tasty cake, high tasty cake. The whole highlight thing, but now it's the at symbol at Reverend Amagon at the times at time scales. Like I don't know. It's because hers is like that too. It's like I don't know, but for her to actually say "Hello, Reverend Amagon," smile into the other camera, that means like that's it's it's what it's. I don't understand it. It's kind of helpful because I went looking for uh Lasher yesterday. I couldn't find Lasher because Lasher does not have a page, just a subscriber. No, just have access to YouTube and such. Doesn't have a YouTube page. So okay. I was also waiting for someone else that Dave sent me something to. It's like, man, when it comes, all I know is I need to charge a tablet. I don't feel like touching anything here. I still want to actually do a review of what I'm doing. Eventually find the other thing. Make room for this something. I have no idea where I'm going to put my 3D printed figures. Oh, it's getting dark. Yeah, it's getting dark. It's only 8 o'clock. It's getting dark. It's like, it's nothing I really want to put away. Things I want to display and I can't display because I can't put the other things away. But once I get my Skeletor figure from Orlando, that Skeletor is going on display. The other Skeletor I put away. The chair, which was not fit him properly, it's too small. I'll say, who wants this chair? Who in the Masters Universe realm wants this chair? So I had it for him to sit there with the terror claws because, like, it's just that look. So maybe I'll use it. I don't know, but I'll put it away until I need it. So that means I have room there. I don't know. Too much. Too much stuff to do. So what person say hello to me? Everyone says hello time scales. Hello time scale. The mirror image just gets to me. I just like one couple times she had her video like this, but then change it to the mirror image thing. It's like I can read backwards. I can read upside down and backwards, but if it's in English, I can read upside down and backwards. But like, what's the whole thing with the mirror image thing? I don't get that whole. Yeah, I read that. Yeah, I read. I was when you asked, it was like after me, then you asked, and like, did you? I don't know. That's kind of weird. YouTube did that. I knew that. I knew her email was that. I mean, knew her page was that. So because I looked it up, said, okay, well, give me a second. Yeah, but I knew her page name was that because when I was looking up, it says under her the name Lady Oil, and when she posts, it's in the yellow bar. But for that to happen since yesterday, it's like okay. Again, she said hi to me, and she said it. It's like, "Hello, Reverend Amagon." Turns to the camera and smiles. Like when everyone else goes, because she looks at tasty cakes. Like people were confused. It was a joke when I was on Jay's show. Ouch, nose hair, and it was a gray nose hair too. Ouch. Didn't mean to do that. Smarts. And then, but I was on Jay's show chat, and at the time I met I met Kenny for a little while. So Kenny was following me. He was following me on Twitter. No, he's following me on Twitch. So he didn't understand what the situation with some. Anyway, and since Jay already knew Kenny, he's like, no, it's tasty cake. So tasty cake. This spell out phonetically. I had to do the same thing with her. I said she says Tase Ti Kaak. They didn't want to say the last name. Tasty Kaak. And I said, just call me Tasty. That's why I called her this, and she called me that. I was like, misunderstandings here and there. Oh well. But when Kenny said, no, it's tasty cake. Oh, tasty cake. Okay. And then one day Oz brought him on the show when I was still just before I had StreamYard. Or yeah, I never did it on the other StreamYard. I always just use the Logitech and just depend on YouTube. And then all those issues, and I didn't know how to reset my Wi-Fi, which at time to time I do have to reset the Wi-Fi. I need to write it in ink because I wrote it in pencil. But oh, my ring fell over. I mean, earlier I had, the weather's changing, so I did have my signal go waggity waggity whack, but it cleared. I'm just down to 2 screens, 2 tabs. I don't know how, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I like the way it is, but the way it went over there, it kind of threw me. It's like, well, we see each other's page name. But for hers, oil and so it's unique that she had a number to the end of the page name. Now I have a number on the page name from this because the original one is on the other account for Reverend Amagon. But for Spill the Geek Tea, I had to put 1 because I messed up, and thankfully I was able to get back and fix things. But I don't know about doing page name, and I don't want to do that. Because it could be under settings. That's not settings. No. Is it settings? It's settings. Okay, just to look at it. Show resolution badge on stage. By enabling this feature, you'll be able to see the current camera resolution display on the top left corner. Oh, so it shows 1080p. I hate that. I'm taking that off. It was automatically set to show. By enabling this feature, you'll be able to see the current camera resolution displayed on the top left corner of the. So when I end the page, it says 1080p. Like when I'm trying to do a picture, it says 1080p on it. I don't want it to say on the top of the picture. I already know it's 1080p. Who cares? Makes no difference. It's 1080p. So orientation, landscape or portrait is on landscape. Shift videos up from comments banners. Audio avatars. Automatically add presented media to stage. I have those have been checkmarked. I'm just leave it be. That's just general stuff. Camera. It's on the Pro Stream. It's already on high definition 1080p. It's on the highest thing. So it's like, why do I need to know that? Mirror camera. I don't. Advanced restrictive firewall mode. Please read these instructions first. This setting cannot be changed while in the studio. Please leave and rejoin to change it. Advanced. Everything's cool. Restrictive firewall mode. I am afraid to touch it. The microphone is working great. It's on Realtek speakers. The echo cancellation is on. Reduce mic background noise. I mean, that's what the filter's for. Stereo audio, echo cancellation must be off to use this. Automatically adjust mic volume. So I'm good with that. Heads up, the green screen feature was a bit more computer. Heads up, the green screen feature uses a bit more computer resources than other features. The more powerful your computer is, the better it will perform. Got it? Let's try it. No, I don't want to fiddle. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that. Hotkeys. I don't even know hotkeys. I'm doing a regular keyboard. More or less trying to do it on the screen here. Like, I don't need it. Custom layout. Dave created a custom layout. And I don't need. And I just, oh my god, he did on the fly. That's the word. He made custom layouts on the fly. One could have been adjusted a little more, but if I go back in, when I go back in, I can look maybe next Tuesday. I don't even know what we're going to do next Tuesday. I think we're supposed to be listening to Big Finish audio. And I got confused a bit, but I have Christian's Big Finish audio login, so I can download all that I want from his thing for free. But it's like, because back when I still had a CD, I had a drive on the computer. I could do that. Now this computer doesn't have drives. I just had to plug it in, this and that. So I was waiting for Windows 11 to be done and start everything else. Like, I don't want to put in Windows 11. I don't trust it because I had Windows 11 put in and the computer balked at it. Then I found I had a new graphics card. Then the hard drive died. And then the idiots did not turn on the hard drive. It was Mark telling me code by code to fix it, and I did. So thanks to Mark again for his computer magic. But it did not work like Windows 11, so I said put it back on 10. I'll just wait for Windows 12 to come out. Oh, so define your solo layout. Crop solo layout to show background image. Everything is checkmarked. Okay. So I can uncheck it if I don't want them. Guests can stream this to their own destinations. Checkmark. A great way to get more viewers. Each guest may add up to 2 destinations, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Each stream allows up to 6 guest destinations in total. Guests must be logged in to add their destinations. These don't count towards your multi-streaming limit 3 destinations. So, yeah. Someone has a destination, and that means I would, since we only have, since this is just a core version, but they can add their guests can add their destinations. It's allowed. I have it set. Oh, upgrade to teams or business plan to access green room and ensure your guests are ready to go live. Okay, that's a green room thing. Wow. So if we had the multiple destinations like Christian sends out to over a dozen destinations. Yes, then guests can do that. Otherwise, if a guest wants to stream at the same time, then I will not stream on Twitch. Because I always have like one, maybe 2 people watching on Twitch. I just keep it there because anyone's watching on Facebook is like, I can't post it. It's like, because I set my Facebook to private. If I set it to public, then you'll be able to see the comments. Let's see. That's why I keep my pages private. Guests can see viewer comments. Yes, of course. Play a sound with guest entries. Yes, of course. Guests must no, I don't need that. So I don't know. I keep mine on dark view. I do not know how the issues come up with Lady Oil. So, oh, you already posted it. Okay. Yes. timestamps. This one, it says 8:15, and this one was 8:16. Because when I click the three dots, I see a delete comment, put user in timeout, or ban user and delete their comments. Hence why I did for the others. I've always seen the timestamp. I know there's no time. So this one is at 8:17. 8:17. Oh, really? Why are they wanting to? Why? That's. I guess because she has more viewers. They're trying to experiment on her first. I don't. Why? I don't. And for me, it's just say at Reverend Amagon. That's what it says on her page. Oh, she's on full screen. I gotta see. I got a hello Rev and Reverend Amagon. Hello. Uh, if it's Sam remembers me as Tasty, as Taste. Do another because like back in the day when I had the title of things, I had Revs, Raves and Rants. And I was like, "Hi, Revs." So it's not Revs, it's Rev apostrophe S. Huh. It looks like I'm in the music. When you post it as it looks like it's like, "I'm the music man." It's like, "Hello, Reverend Amagon dash the music man." It's like, I mean, I understand it, but another way of reading it is like, "I'm the music man." No, I'm the preacher man. Or is it colon? See, colons and dashes, I don't know. I put her on mute. So I don't so the whole yeah, yes. What's the point of having display names created when they're just gonna go to, you know, channel names? That makes no sense to me. I saw that, I just never thought about it. It's like 555? Okay, this has to be something. Oh, YouTube chat settings. Okay, I don't even know how to do YouTube chat settings. Um, settings, yeah, channel status and features. Choose how you want to appear on YouTube. I want to appear as my channel with my name, channel status and features. Oh yeah, settings. Enable. feature, advance. Said not for kids, basic info. There's the mods. There's the managing mods. And there's the standard mods. Mary's gone. Mary was like I think Adam's mom or Christina's mom. So I haven't seen Adam is disappeared. I haven't even seen Mary anymore. Like, that's a shame. Site Beyond Site, Mikey, Ramona. I have 8 moderators, 4 standard, 4 managing. And those kids, I have them hidden users. Some others, hidden users. Should I just be banned them? I don't know. Live redirects. All other creators allow other creators to send their views to any of your live streams or premieres. Send their viewers. I'm also on. Channels I subscribe to can redirect to my content. Yeah. This option is disabled if your channel subscriptions are private. Am I private? Oh, keep all my subscriptions private. Keep all my subscriptions private. Your subscriptions won't be visible to others unless you make them public. So, yeah. For here, I'd rather keep them private. Allow users to mention me. Anyone can mention you in a video title, video description, posts, and comments. I allow that. Or is it? No, I already had that on, right? That is on. Okay. Turn off leaderboard participation. Turn off super chat. Oh yeah, that's off. If it's blue, it's on. If it's okay, so it is on. So users can mention me, but I want to keep my subscriptions private. And these other games, like, I don't follow that stuff. I don't have any billing. I don't want to have that as a default channel. I like to choose. I already made a boo-boo the other time. Oh, a lot of confusing stuff. All these jargons. So if I wanted to go into one more thing, then I'm gonna end because I'm getting tired. 2410. It's already been set that keep my subscriptions private. Your subscriptions won't be visible to others unless you feature them making it public. So what was the whole point of me keeping it private again? Show in video info cards. Yes. Audio. Okay. I don't have any membership. I'm the owner. I'll put USA. Country of origin. Let's see. At least I'll put that one to save. Basic info. 2420. Did I lose someone? I don't know anymore. I don't even know if I lost someone or not. Always so many things. I can't. I forgot what I was doing. The changing of the names. Like, okay. YouTube chat settings. Like, I'm going to leave it the way it is until Google makes the choice to do that. Like, yeah. If that's their choice for whatever politico reason, let it be. They'll change it whatever. They can change it any way they want to. Well, now that she sees Reverend Amagon, instead of I'm just trying to say Tase T Kai, like everyone else has in the US. So it just says Reverend Amagon. She said Reverend Amagon, so that's cool. I wonder what's happening. It's Google doing its thing. That's what I was looking for. I was going to do that for take the setting off of when the time comes. If someone wants to do that, we'll figure it out the time. Right now it's getting late for me to figure this out. I'll say, can we go to back to Spill the Geek Tea, and I need to go to. I need to go back up because I don't remember what I was talking about here. YouTube chat settings. Okay, so settings, channel, upload defaults, permission, community, moderation, basic, user management, I'd add more mods, but while on the show to do the mods. That's someone has like Mark has to make a comment on Sunday night as I have the YouTube channel up for Spill the Geek Tea to make him a mod. Yeah, that's it. So let's save that stuff. I don't remember how I got to the other screen now. I got to the screen. I can't remember. I cannot remember how I got to the screen because I kept switching back and forth. It's like, wait a minute, I'm keeping Taste of Cake private, but I wanted to make Spill the Geek Tea public, and now I just don't remember how to do it. It was under settings. It's community channel, advanced settings. Okay. I want to review the settings for every video. Okay. No, I want to make it. No, this channel is not made for kids. I almost never upload content that's made for kids. Okay. A link account. Google Ads account linking. I know. Do not show potential inappropriate words. Yeah. Disable interest-based ads. I don't have anything in. Allow viewers to clip content. If you deselect this option, viewers will not be able to clip your content, and existing clips of your content will be disabled. Oh. Allow third-party companies to train. No, I don't want third parties to save. So I did some changes. User management. Creator demographics. No. Agreements. No. Community. Yes. Permissions. When you give people permissions on your channel, they can upload, comment, and take public actions. They can also view private or hidden content. So that means I want to I gotta get that proper email for the timescale. So I need that. What we had to create the destination, I need the proper email to do access things like we do on StreamYard. So that's under permissions under YouTube. That's permissions for Split the Geek T to invite. So that can be worked on later. Upload defaults. Add a title that describes your video. I don't know. Advanced settings. Video language. Channel. United States. Advanced settings. No, this channel is not made for kids. Do not show potentially inappropriate words. Standard features enabled. Intermediate features enabled. Advanced features enabled. My brain is I can't think anymore. It's anything that to do. So it's community settings on YouTube Studio. Community settings. Okay. Community. Cancel. 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 I don't know what I just did. I don't want to discharge any changes. I don't know what I just did. I don't know what I just did here. Community. Did I erase everything? I don't know. So it's 2,421. Did I just grab a subscriber? Did I just gain a subscriber? I don't know. It said you want to discharge that note. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I don't know what I canceled. Settings. Did I channel? Yes, US. Permissions, community moderation, user management, basic. Yes. Demographics, agreements, permissions, user management. All channels can redirect my content. So it's checkmarked that all channels can redirect my content, and channels I subscribe to can redirect my content. Okay, so that's been set. So it's already set that way. All channels can redirect to my content. Channels I subscribe to can redirect to my content. Save. This is something for another time because it's getting towards my time of I need to decompress because I don't. I mean, you mentioned timescale mentioned you in a video description, so that's possible. That was a month ago for the California Honey Festival featuring your mom. Your community is off. Viewers can't post in your community right now. Turn it back to have conversations. Okay. I turn on the community. Comments. Okay. Okay. I'm not understanding anything else. I'm done. Save. Maybe because I'm on two different accounts going on here. I don't know. Oh, God. This is too much for me to handle right now. Set it for another time if it worked. Okay, YouTube dashboard. Let me close out one of these accounts. Let me go back into Spill the Geek Tea. Okay, Spill the Geek Tea. I'm under YouTube dashboard. I'm on the dashboard. Settings. And allow others to redirect you. Yes, it's already there. It's been there. It's already been. It's check marked. Advanced settings somewhere. Upload advanced settings. I know it's there. I just read it. User management. So I'll allow other channels to redirect you. Yes, it's all channels can redirect to my content. Channels I subscribe to can redirect to my content. So it's already been there. So I didn't make any difference. It's been set already. Okay. Okay, it worked. So I didn't change anything. I just made some slight moderations. Like for no, this channel's not made for kids because it wasn't even set on anything at all. It's okay. Instead of me constantly changing and clicking that button, it's now set as it should be. So okay. So does that mean I have any changes? Well, I just want to see if any people here. Live count. Oh, so July 30th, so July 29th, I had 2368, and today I have 2421. Let's make it 2424. Even 2425. Yeah. Or 2500. Yeah. 25,000. Yeah. Let's make it 2 million. Give that official award to 2 million people. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to switch back out of Spill the Geek Tea, come back into Tasty Cake, and check one more time of live count. Nope. It's been since July 4th. No changes. I know there's been a change. Was not saying anything. I know at one point it dropped, then it came back up. So that just says, nope, don't worry about it. Straight across 1903. The year is 1903. One subscriber. $12 less than usual. I know, especially since I had people watching Yazzie. I have higher subscription on the other channel with lower views. And yet I now have 104 of last night's episode. 104 views of last night's episode. Yes. And still not an increase in subscribers. Of course, there should have been more people, I'm saying, because it's about Ozzy. It was prominent. It was on both, it's on all three channels. Cool. I know you could do that from creating YouTube videos, downloading, and they say on there, someone said you would, once you're on YouTube, when you download your video or upload, there's a thing you can attach. He said, you want to attach another video of a previous video, and it'll just link in and say, there's that box. Because Make Shape Create does that. So click on that. So you go to a past video. And he did say you just do as a loop. If you have, the series, just loop it together. So you go 1 through 5, and then 5 goes back to 1. It's kind of thing like that. So I tried. I don't go that far. I just say, well, let YouTube pick a video. See how the 100 people that have watched now. It's like, if nothing goes wrong, if the account is still there, that's fine. I had created, but the email address I use is on there, darthamagon@yahoo.com. It's an old email. I deleted a lot of crap of it, and it did work because I checked it. People just need to go to darthamagon@yahoo.com for now, because that's for all this goes there. Someone has a question, easy to answer, not saying, well, here's the email for this one, here's the email for that one. I just kept the same email. You as well. Looping. Loopity loop. So with all this loopiness, no, on the banners, I changed the email based on what the dude said, and I wanted to say it. It's like, let me give out my email address, So tonight's episode, which varied from few and fewer. Let's see. Catch me on the Legend of Charming TARDIS on Tuesday nights most of the time. I think we're going to cover the Big Finish audios. Our choices, so I can listen to one on Monday. Christian just needs to tell us, because he told 3 of us, because Dave had to leave, to pick something, and I went through the list and show up my CDs, because ones that I physically bought that he had. So he likes the one there, and I know that the other 50th anniversary special that was only on Big Finish, the one with the classic Doctors, I like that a lot. I listened to it at least 3 times, so I have that in my memory. But that's also such an epic story. It's like, so I may just go to something simple. We'll see. Maybe try something different. Try something different. Be nice. The main page at Reverend Amagon, which if YouTube's to do this crap, so that'll be on the title there, which helped Lady Oil. It's like, check out the time scales and his channel, and also on Spill the Geek Tea. Check out the Candyman on Instagram, also on Spill the Geek Tea. Dave didn't appear today. Thank you, Sight Beyond Sight, for coming in. Thank you, Ramona, for popping in. I think Ramona popped in. I'm just getting, yep, Ramona was there. Dug-a-doo time. I think that's all that it's been a short chat. Yep. It's either this Tuesday or next Tuesday, but we are going to do that because that was in a poll. We're just going to go through what Christian has, especially because I can't download a CD. So we just go through his Big Finish account, click on it, download it, listen to it. But I do like, my favorite story was the alternate 50th anniversary story with the classic Doctors, with Beavers as the master. They also he did one of the Master trilogy stories, the one with Alec McQueen, which I just, Again, I just pick a story, download it, listen to it, and then we'll review it on Tuesday, either this Tuesday or the next Tuesday. But I should message him Tuesday. Are we doing it for this Tuesday or next? Or this coming Tuesday? I can remember that. The Candyman. The Candyman can. Which we'll be talking with the chef, which semperficator.com. So I made sure I had his banners up already, Facebook. So they just got those two up, all set and ready to go. I actually watched episode 3. I just took a sneak peek when I was in the other studio, when I was on the other stream guard. It's like, so that was fun and dandy. So that's it. It's already 5 till. Got everything there. So let's check one more time. 100 for the last night's Ozzy episode. When I had 289 views, I thought it was higher. 289 views of sharing stories, remembering Ozzy's legacy together. You know, I would have liked to have had 289 views of the show, but I could have sworn that was higher. Are they filling with my shorts too? I don't know. I don't know. I just want to get the point out there, and more people should understand it. That's the whole thing. The numbers are just nice to look at. It's not important. And people say, "Oh, I need this one." Yeah, because it shows that people are watching. People want to come back. People are entertained. People like what's going on. People have, say, what do you want us to talk about? What do we talk about? No, that's all. That's how you build up positive energy. But when people they give the thumbs down now, it's like, well, really? There would be scumbags give a thumbs down. Like, I say whatever to that. So they don't leave a comment. Just go, turds. So with that, yeah, Dave's not here, man. Thank you all for watching. Let's go to media assets, and I don't need to go media assets. It's already, the outro is still there. So I was just double checking. So with all that, always remember, time waits and turns slowly.